was 2 weeks ago today when 5-year-old Taylor Williams was reported missing. 1 week after human remains were found in Alabama, questions still linger. The biggest are those remains of little Taylor. And why is it taking so long to get answers? Shelby Danielson is on your side, looking into the process it takes to put a name to human remains.
Here in front of the home where Brianna Williams reported her daughter missing, you can see an outpouring of support from the community: balloons, stuffed animals, cards, and candles. And tonight we are learning new details about those remains uncovered in Alabama, believed to be those of Taylor Williams. According to multiple law enforcement sources, investigators discovered a garbage bag at the Alabama search scene and believe it once had the remains inside of it, but that wildlife may have gotten to the bag. And they say they found some clothing, but it wasn't the pink and purple pajamas that her mother had reported her missing in 2 weeks ago. And we met with a forensic expert who is giving us a closer look at what goes into finding and examining human remains like those found near Brianna Williams' hometown.
It's a very painstaking process because you have to do it in small layers. You have to sift everything that comes out of that area.
Forensic expert Michael Knox has a long history of crime scene analysis. He spent 16 years with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and now works as a chief forensic consultant.
Investigators, they're not in any hurry.
Knox says it only takes a matter of days for a body to start decomposing.
If you have a surface body, then between animal activity and stuff, then you could end up with skeletal remains within a matter of weeks.
Knox says people tend to leave remains in wooded areas that seem remote but may be familiar to them.
They know what the traffic patterns are like. How likely is it that somebody's going to come by me while I'm here?
He says the timeline in the Williams case could be the biggest factor that determined foul play.
Certainly, I think the coroner's position would be, if in fact it's clear to them that this child was dead long before the time that she was supposedly last seen by the mother, that would be enough to show that the mother's doing something wrong here, so that would tend to indicate some type of foul play.
You can see JSO is still here guarding the home. Brianna Williams remains in the hospital after JSO said she attempted to take her own life after an overdose. And you heard him, detectives aren't going to be rushing this case, so she won't be taken out until she has a full recovery in the hospital. She is a person of interest in her daughter's disappearance. On the north side, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News, on your side.